Hi, hello everybody. My name is Alex Cowan from City Theatrical Limited. Today I would just, well, at this point in time I would like to talk to you about our new product, which is called SHoW Baby. The reason that we at City Theatrical, and also me myself personally, think that this is innovative is because one of the innovative part, it's very simple to use. Very simple to use. It's a transceiver. Transceiver means it can either be a transmitter or a receiver. And this can come about, and if you look at the back of the product and the in and out, and where you're in DMX is, there's just a small switch at the bottom of that, and when your DMX cable goes in, that's what lets it notify that it is then a transmitter. I don't know if you can all see it. Can you see it just at the bottom of it? And there's a reverse one on the other side that you can't really see as well, and that lets you know that it's a receiver.
Is that are these Neutrik standard parts, or have you custom made these?
I wouldn't know that. Did we custom make these?
No, these are standard Neutrik connectors.
Right?
There's a sensor.
Yeah, we put a sensor in it.
Very clever.
Yeah.
I do apologise for not knowing your first question, but no, I know that it's, yeah, I do know that it's there, you know, but I didn't know, and I know that all the software is our design and it comes from this product, but obviously didn't know how far it went to be being made in-house. One of the other innovative things about it is the software that's come with it. We're not just, because, as I've said, it's simple and ease of use, but we just didn't want it to be something simple, and that even though it's very affordable, we didn't want to downgrade on anything that was helping it to work, that was making it run, and also what was going into it. So it has got our new software that's in the Neo that goes into the SHoW Baby. So it's running with our most up-to-date software that we're using at the moment. One of the things I'd like to say about that as well is that this is 80% faster than our original SHoW DMX product was. So 80% faster than that, and it's here now, and it's ease of use. One of the other things about it is the pricing. Now, pricing you might not think is innovative, but this is, when I first seen the product, which seeing it like this was the first time today, pricing's all great for everybody, but what I'm hoping it is, it brings it people who would maybe stand away from sort of wireless technology. This will help them to use it. I'm not just saying this as users sat here as judges. I believe in this. I think this will bring people in who want to look at more at this technology and won't feel that they have to step away from it as much. It'll be ease for them to use it. Going back to the pricing, because even though we put the technology in it, and innovative technology, and something this size, this weight, it's still 80% more affordable than our original SHoW DMX was. Now this helps us, but it also helps obviously yourselves in the industry as well. It helps us because obviously it'll help us to sell more units, but it'll help people to think more who are maybe not thinking about using this type of technology, to start using it and to start looking at, you know, these types of systems, and then on to other types of, maybe not just our products, but other products that they maybe think are too maybe technical for them to use. So it comes in all those brackets. So for the fact of sort of SHoW Baby, do I think it's innovative? Yeah, I do, and I think it is in many, many ways. You know, I really do. And as I say, this isn't a pick, this is something that I believe in. Because obviously, as you all know, not everybody's as technical as the group of people that I'm talking to now. So this will just help them to be able to use straight up to a certain point of SHoW, and then when they get to that certain point, then they can start moving on to maybe more complex shows, which is, from my point of view, is a great point. You know, it's a great point. This can go in schools right away and people can start learning on it right. And I don't just mean colleges, but I mean inside schools. That's great. Could I have any questions, or is there anything?
How much?
List price is 230, so that's list price. Obviously dealer price will be lower than that, so, and it'll go, yeah, I mean, when you're looking, even if you look at list price, and if you get, say, 3 of those, that means you've got a wireless DMX system for under what? you know, for under 700, 800 pounds.
So you have one transmitter, any receivers as well?
Yeah, but one universe on this, yeah.
So one universe per stream.
Of course.
What's the typical range?
The range is basically, yeah, but if you say it'll do the whole of Earls Court, but if you want the range to be bigger, it's the same range that's in the Neo and in the SHoW DMX, but if you want the range to be quicker, we've got adapters where we've got an adapter that will go in the back of it and you can use a higher ranged antenna. You know, we've tried to think of everything that, so as people move up with the system, they don't need to go straight to this, they can start, you know, branching out without having to branch out to the more expensive systems, if that makes sense.
If you want to go past one universe, you then move up to the Neo system.
Well, here's where it even works, and I do apologise, but I don't know what show number is on this. But what will happen is, because it's got the Neo software, you can use the Neo as your transmitter, and then these will become receivers for it. So they'll work alongside, yeah, with the Neo. So they'll work alongside the Neo. So again, and again, this is why I don't always want to keep going on about the pricing to you, but it's important that they can start moving up in stages, so that they don't have to go that and the receiver that matches this, because you can use this as a receiver, you've already got it in your stock, you've already been playing with it, you understand how it is, and it's, you know, you're not moving straight over to the one side, you're actually moving from this to this, and then you can move over to this. So.
1 minute, very last questions?
Sorry?
Does it come with a screw thread or something so you can fix it?
Yeah. Yeah, so that do you mean so that you can hang it? Yeah, it does. And also, I mean, if I can't move very far, but one of the points I wanted to make to you as well, as they're starting to use this type of sort of technology, they can't play with the front of them, but it will give them the information. So if you look at the front of it, it'll tell you whether it's a transmitter, whether it's a receiver, how the power in it, and also if it's getting data. So also from points of views when you're looking at shops that are maybe using freelancers and they're not sure about this, it probably means that they're not going to get the calls at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning. Because as we all know, and I don't mean to be, I'm saying this as jokingly and not as trying to put anybody down, but if you can't put DMX in or DMX out, you probably shouldn't be working on the show that you're working on. You know, you probably shouldn't be doing it, but this will help people to move up to that when they can move to the more complex side.